day, viewers. Once again, you're welcome to Better Faith e-learning platform. My name is Mrs. Eunice Egwasa, and this morning I'll be teaching English language for Basic 4 and Primary 4 classes. Please settle down to learn. This morning we are going to look at the topic use of past tense. Use of past tense. I'm sure you are not new to the word past tense. We have the present tense, we have the past tense. Present tense has to do with an action that is taking place right now, something that is going on right now. That is in present tense. But when you talk of past, we are talking of something that has happened or occurred in the past. Past tense is used to express actions which has occurred or taken place in the past. Something that is past, not in the present anymore. And when you're talking of past tense, you make use of past tenses. The verb is changed from its present tense to the past tense. You know, your verb is an action or a doing word. So it will change from the present tense to the past tense. Examples of past tenses. We have accepted, added, believed, went, read, lost, etc., etc. From the examples, the few examples I have on the board, you can discover that the first three examples ended with the word ed. Accept becomes accepted. Add becomes added. Believe becomes believed. But there are some other verbs which do not come in this form. So it doesn't end with the word ed. Example is the word went. You can tell me the present tense of the word went. The present tense of the word went is what? Go. Okay? So you see, it was changed from go to went. Went is the past tense of the word to go. Then this other one, R-E-A-D, as it is, it means, it's pronounced as what? Read. To read is the present tense. But the spelling is same for the past tense, which is what? Read. The present tense is read. To read. But the past tense is what? Read. But the spelling is the same. I don't know if you understand. The spelling of the word read is the same with the word read. One is the present tense and the other is the past tense, but they are both spelled same way. Please take note of that. So the past tense of read is read. The next is lost. Lost. The present tense is lost. To lost something. And the past of it is to lose or lost. Then the past tense is what? Lost. Lost. So there are so many other examples. So many other examples of past tense, but we just took these ones for us to learn with. Alright, some examples of the use of past tense. How do we use the word past tenses in our sentences? Number one, I had done my chores before I went to bed. I had done my chores before I went to bed. In this particular sentence, we have more than, I think we have more than one verb there. Who can tell me? We have more than one verb. And they are, the first one is done. And the second one is went. Okay? But the one we are particular with, because there's what is known as past perfect or past participle. So we are going with this. This is the one we are going with. Do you understand? Because this is an action word and that is an action word. But one is most appropriate So that's why we are picking that, went. Though this is also a verb, but we are picking went. Good. Number 2, the man had arrived before I went to bed. The man had arrived before I went to bed. You see, in this sentence, we also have, I think we have more than one verb. We have the word arrived, and we have the word went to bed. So we can go with this, and we can also go with this. Why? Because this is both of them are past tenses. Arrived, this one has ed, and this one has t with it. So this particular one, both of them are past tenses, so we can pick them. The man had arrived before I went to bed. 3, Ade wrote her exams yesterday. Ade wrote her exams yesterday. What's the past tense there? From the action word, which is wrote. The present tense is the word write. So wrote is the past tense of the word write. So wrote is the past tense of this particular sentence. Number 4, mother lost her ring. The word lost, that's to misplace or to lose something. Mother lost her ring. So we are able to identify or pick out all the past tense in the sentences. So let's quickly move to the next, which is expressions connected with health. By looking at expressions connected with health, or words connected with health, sickness, and cure. So that is what we are looking at. I picked out a few words for you, and their meanings as well. Listen, number 1, we have the word scourge. Scourge. When you say there is a scourge, this is a word that is related to health. It's a thing that causes a great trouble or suffering. When you say this is a scourge, like the present coronavirus or COVID-19 is a scourge. And why is it so? Because it is something that causes a great trouble and suffering. Okay, a great trouble or suffering, like the pandemic, the corona pandemic. Alright, disease. A disease, I'm sure you are very conversant with that word. It's a disorder in a human, animal, or plant. When there is a disorder, when things are not normal, when things are not going normal with a human, plant, or animal, it is known as what? A disease. When there is something that is not supposed to be in a human body, or in an animal, or a plant, when it exists at that moment, it will cause a malfunction of that body, or plant, or animal. And that is known as what? Disease. It's something that fights the immunity or the immune system of the body, the human body or the animal body. When somebody has disease, the person will not act strong, the person will not be hale and hearty, the person will not be active, because there is an interference, there is a disorder. Things are not going in the right order. So that person begins to act funny, person begins to act weird, person begins to act differently. The animal begins to act differently, act weird, or the plant begins to grow in a funny way. It doesn't grow normal. It's not growing abnormally. Instead of growing fast, it's no longer growing fast, or it stops growing. That's because of the effect of a disease, a disorder. Cure. Cure is the opposite. It's just like the opposite of the word disease. To cure means to make a person who is ill well again. To cure means to make a person or an animal or even a plant that is not okay, that has a disease, to be okay again, to be in the right order again. So that is the word cure. Part with an organism that causes disease. So you see, all these words are related to health. Infected, I said, means to affect a body part with an organism that causes disease, or a disease-causing organism. Number 5, contacted. The state of touching someone or something which with a disease that can spread from one person to another. That is also the means of communication, the means of spreading a particular disease from one person to another. Do you understand? So that is contacted. So these are expressions connected with health. There are so many of these words that are related to health, which you can actually check up on your own. I think that's part of your practice exercise. So please, for your practice exercise, you are to write the past tense. What is the past tense of the following words? Do, celebrate, and read and write. So you are to write the past tense of these words. Do, celebrate, and read and write. And also you have to look for the meaning of these words. These words that are connected to health. Number 1, cholera, pandemic, HIV, carrier, patient, dentist, cancer, surgeon, gynecologist, diarrhea. So please search for the meanings of these words, and if possible, you can make sentences with them. Please read your books and stay out of trouble. Thank you very much.